let's take a look around the studio and see what I need to do to just really sink into it and not think about anything else going on here. Okay, now we have a clean work area, and this board needs another coat of liquid wax on each side so I can make another big work board for large watercolors. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be even and nicely sealed. So as you're moving down your board, you want to make sure that you see a glistening across the areas that you've worked. And this paper needs to be prepped for my next pastel. Obviously, I'll use that big board for pastels and watercolors. Let's set up our easel, because the first thing I'm going to work on is this painting. Let's see if we can't finish it today. I'm going to finish my underwater painting today, and I'm going to prep for my next painting. In this area, we've added these denser areas of brown using a splatter effect, and that's giving us a sense of being right here, standing here. We have light coming down into this area, and we don't want to lose that. This has a feeling of not being complete. Taking it back here just a little ways to keep us grounded, but have it be a distance of ground. We need to add a little bit more of this little dense area over into here in the same level of foreground to keep us everything in perspective. Then down here with this, we need to add that to the left of these rocks, and that will help tie all of this together. The other thing we want to do is add a very thin, very subtle, but a blue black or a purple black, a very thin line in between the rocks. So it's just something to help us more clearly differentiate where one rock is laying on top of another rock. Just a few places to help us give that depth within the rock. So we'll proceed with this. I hope this is helpful, and we'll be done and complete as far as this painting goes. Here we are creating our cutouts to mask the areas where we don't want any splatter to touch. So let's go ahead and quickly pull this together. now we're ready to finish our painting, and we won't have speckles of sand where we don't want them. And we're honestly just using some Van Dyke brown and a little burnt umber, just a dab of sepia. Let's take a look. This didn't work quite right. Okay, we are ready for splatter round 2. There's a little bit of a halo around the rocks, and we have to get rid of that. So we're going to just very gently touch in a few places. I've decided to go with a mixture of bright clear violet and ultramarine deep. Put the very thinnest of lines